So welcome for mathematics lesson. We are going to use mathematical tables in solution of some questions here. So we are taught to use reciprocal tables to work out. So we have a question here which says 3 divided by 0.6735 plus 13 divided by 0.156. So to use reciprocal tables, this is number 1. We factor out the number in the numerator. So that we say this is 3. Then 3 is being divided by or multiplied by 1 out of 0.6735. So now this one now has become the reciprocal of, because the reciprocal of a number is 1 divided by the number. So we are finding reciprocal of 0.6735 and we add to 13, then the reciprocal of 0.156. So we can start. This is 3. The reciprocal of this number, we first of all write it in standard form, which gets it to 6.735 multiplied by 10 raised to -1. Then we add 13, 1.56 again in standard form, -1. Therefore here we should have 3 multiplied by, the reciprocal of this number will be read from the tables, but the reciprocal of this part, if we have 10 power -1, the reciprocal of this one becomes 10 power 1. So we reverse the sign of the index of 10 plus 13 multiplied by, the reciprocal of 1.56 will be read from the table, and we multiply with 10 now power 1 because we have 10 power -1. So its reciprocal is 10 with a +1. Therefore, we can look at 6.735. So this is the reciprocal tables. We want 6.73. So this one is 6.73. So it is 0.1486. So we want 6.73. Then we had, what is it, 5. Therefore the difference at 5 is subtracted. Therefore we are going to subtract at 5 along the same column. At 5 we have 1. Therefore we will subtract 1 here. So strictly for reciprocal tables, we subtract the difference. Therefore we are looking at 6.73, which gives us 0.1486, and we subtract 1 because it is the difference at 5. Therefore we shall have 0.148, and instead of 6 we will have 5. We will have 5 because you have subtracted 1. Then we add 13 multiplied by 1.56. So we are reading 1.5, then we look at 6. So we have 1.5, then at 6 we have 0.6410. 0.6410. So 0.6410 is there. So now we can compute now. This is 3 multiplied by, when we multiply with the 10 power 1, this becomes 1.485 plus 13, this becomes 6.41, like that. So this is going to be 3 multiplied by 1.485 becomes 4.455, then plus 13 multiplied by 6.41, 13 multiplied by 6.41, this becomes 83.33. So when we add the two, 4.455, this gives us 87.785. So that is going to be the final answer. we have a part B here, which says we use both squares, square roots, and reciprocal tables to evaluate to 3 significant figures. So when we read the square root of 3.0, the square that is, so trying to solve number 2, we'll read the square of 3.04, 3.0, then we look at the value. These are squares table. 3.0, then we look at the value at 4, which is 9.242, and we add the value at 5. So 3.0, we look at the value at 4 and we add 5. So the difference at 5 has to be added. So at 5, we can see we have 30. Therefore, we are going to add 30 here, and we will have 9.272. 9.272. Then plus the reciprocal of. So before we take the reciprocal of, we first of all find square root using the tables of square roots. 49.24. So the square root of 49.24. The square root of 49. So 49 and 24. So 49.2 is going to be here. 49.2. Then we had the difference at 4. Therefore, we first of all are being 7.0143. 7.0143. 7.0143. 7.0143, yeah. Then we are adding the difference at 2. The difference at 2. Therefore, at 2, I can see we have 14 or 14. So 14 should be added at the farthest end there. So that this becomes 7.01. This has to become 13. So that we get a 9. This one is 3, so we get a 2. So we have 7.0129. Therefore, now we have used squares tables, and on this end we have used square root tables. Therefore, now we can use the reciprocals table to solve this side. 9.272 plus the reciprocal of this side, the reciprocal of 7.01. Then we use 7.013 because we cannot find the reciprocal of more than 4 significant numbers. So we shall have 7.0, the reciprocal of 7.0, 7.01, 7.01. Then we subtract the difference at 3, and the difference at 3 is going to be 1. So we are subtracting 1 here. So it will be 0.1426. 0.1426. 0.1426. Therefore, now we can combine. 9.272 plus 0.1426, and this gives us 9.4146. Remember, we've been told to 3 significant figures. Therefore, 9.4, and this one is going to be 1, because 4 cannot increase 1. Therefore, that will be the final answer. Thank you for following. Make sure you subscribe and share this link.